Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and welcome to my channel. I'm here to provide you the best crypto content you can find in 10 minutes. All right, we're starting with Ethereum today again, because Ethereum has been on a massive rip right now. You can see we had a previous resistance here at about 1300 or so, blasted right through it today, and now it's getting hung up here at about almost 1600 or so. So I'm going to move the trend line up a little bit here to show the new resistance level. I'm going to put it at about around here. So our new resistance point for Ethereum seems to be at about 1630 or so, and I talked yesterday about how if it got some volume and enough volume, it could potentially make an explosive move and possibly even retest that 1700 resistance point right here. So that's my next target here for major resistance at about 1700 or so. You check the RSI. RSI is at 67, indicating that it is very close to being overbought. Okay, it is very close. It needs to be at 70 before it's considered strongly overbought. And right now, I am not going anywhere near Ethereum. I think that this run up may not last, but it's showing some very positive signs here, and I would say that this is definitely bullish in the short term. I'd say in the medium term, we're still bearish, but in the short term, very bullish that it just keeps breaking these supports and breaking these supports. All we have to do right now is see if this lasts, if this is in fact the start of a trend reversal. So I'm going to be looking for things like that. So why is Ethereum up so much? What is causing this? All right. And I'm going to skip right to one of the top stories, and that is Ethereum's merge has been projected for a September timeline, right? So basically what's happening right now is investors are getting into Ethereum ahead of the merge, all right? We expect the merge is going to happen in September. Now, as those of you who don't know, the merge is when Ethereum becomes proof of stake as opposed to being proof of work, which is what it is right now. So people are buying ahead of this. It is hugely bullish, this merge event, and they're saying that it might take place September 19th. And so investors are trying to get in ahead of that actual merge date. Now, oftentimes, what you'll see with a lot of these runs up is investors will buy ahead of the merge, and then when the merge actually happens, they will sell it, and they will continue to sell. They're basically buying ahead of time, and then as soon as it happens, then they will sell, and then it will come back down again. So I expect that it's possible that we could get a delay in the Ethereum merge. I'm still looking out for this and seeing whether or not that this is going to happen on schedule or not. We'll see. I'll be watching that very closely and try to give you the best information that I can get. All right, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been following Ethereum. However, it is still being incredibly weak compared to Ethereum. It's obvious to me that people are selling Bitcoin right now, and they're going in and they're buying Ethereum instead. So Bitcoin had a fairly strong volume day today. It actually looks like it's stronger than most days. In fact, this is the largest green volume day we've had in a few months at this point. All right, at about a month or so from 15 June. So I expect that Bitcoin is going to continue to move up. It's at 56 RSI right now, which means it's not too overbought or too oversold. It's moving in a range. I expect it to stay within this range. And now this resistance line for Bitcoin has been the hardest part of Bitcoin. That it's had an incredibly difficult time to try and push over this $23,000 point. You see, today it went up to that point. Sellers came in and forced it back down again. 23,000 right now has been major support for Bitcoin. In the same way that for Ethereum, we had that triple top pattern form out here at about 1280 or so, and as soon as it pushed through, Ethereum went right through it. And as soon as it got enough volume, it went right through it and continued onwards from there. For Bitcoin, that level is at 23,000. So if it pushes above 23,000, it is very bullish, at least for the short term. All right, so let's talk about some other factors here. Bitcoin dominance, currently below that trend line that I pointed out, is at 42%, which is not surprising when you consider people have been selling Bitcoin to buy Ethereum. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is, I mentioned this previously on my Twitter account, but I want to reiterate it. So this is crypto miners moved over $300 million of Bitcoin in one day, and some are dropping out altogether. Again, I covered this as part of my Twitter account. It just goes to show you right now, people are moving their crypto off of exchanges, right? Or they are exiting their Bitcoin positions completely. So the simple fact is here that these miners have been capitulating. The Bitcoin miners have been capitulating. All right. So last thing I want to talk about, something very important. I was browsing the Celsius Reddit, and I noticed that one of their I've noticed this post here by I Love Crypto 34. And they put out a PDF of what's going on with Celsius's bankruptcy. So I want to go ahead and go over that real quick and some important parts that I found out. So let me just switch this. All right. So this is their PDF, and there's a whole 20-page. This is a whole 20-page document of like a presentation that Celsius was giving for this bankruptcy court. So the most important part that I've gone through with this whole thing, and the most important part is the fact that they have their assets listed over here. You can see their assets versus liabilities. I've already showed you guys that in a previous episode, but the most interesting tidbit that I found here is under the next steps under page 18, which says the bottom bullet here is file and confirm a Chapter 11 plan that will provide customers with the option at the customer's election to recover either cash at a discount or remain long crypto, maximize returns for stakeholders, and reorganize the Celsius business. All right, so pointed out by that Reddit user, it seems like what Celsius is going to be doing as part of their Chapter 11 bankruptcy is it's going to give the users the option to recover cash at a discount, no idea what that discount's going to be, or potentially remain long in crypto. So it seems like to me that's the path they're following right now. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to cover earn and custody accounts or not. I've seen some other things that lead me towards possibly them giving back most or all of the crypto in the custody accounts, though I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But if you look at this deposit breakdown, you can see here that a majority of the funds are in the earn program and not in the custody program. That's only 4%. All right, and then one other thing I want to show you is the setup here of the current status of operations. Okay, so they came out and they said, okay, well, the earn program, there's going to be no withdrawals, prior to June 12th, and then they said after the petition of July 13th, none of that's going to change. Customers cannot activate new accounts, and customers will not accrue rewards and earn accounts. So I think this is something we all expected to see happen, but they're basically coming out and saying that customers will not accrue rewards and earn accounts. Okay, that's basically the biggest change after July 13th. I'd like to get some more information. I haven't gotten a lot of information. Most of this information will come out during this bankruptcy, and I expect that it'll filter down to us, and I will try to give you the most up-to-date information that I can when it comes to Celsius, because I know a lot of people have money in Celsius, and they're wondering what's going to happen to their funds. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. If you like this content, please let me know. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter. I will give you the most up-to-date information on Twitter. I have not bought anything yet. I am still waiting for this market to shake out right now, and I feel the prices are too high in Ethereum and Bitcoin currently. All right. Have a nice day.